Hello, hi all, hi everyone. It's me, Young Leo, back again here with my channel. Welcome to my channel. Hello, all my subscribe, and hello all of the new people that just happen to be in one of my videos here and watch. So it's summertime 2018, and right now it's July 2nd. I know it's almost July 4th, and this year I know I'm not gonna have fun like every other year, like every other July 4th. I always go out uptown having fun, but this year I have things to do. Uh, like usual, I always have a lot of things to do. But anyway, so I'm not gonna go out like this whole week or whatever. Like the July 4th, the Independence Day, July 4th, we'll probably go out eat, and that's about it. Our family going to eat, or like everyone else hanging out. Like I used to go out hanging out with my friends, or shoot some fireworks uptown or somewhere every other July 4th. But this July 4th, I gotta gather everything, finish things up. Like I say on my other videos, all of my videos that I mentioned. If you guys see, saw I update all my videos up until now. If you have followed my channel, follow all my videos, you see all my videos that I post, and I've been posting a lot of videos. So now today, I mean, it's midnight now. It's it's nighttime, and I just haven't had a chance to even make a video talk about this here. So today I'm gonna make this video here. I'm gonna talk about mainly talking about. I guess this is a part two. I made a part one a long time ago, like last year somewhere, when I had to go to emergency room and I have emergency bills. So this video is gonna be like a continued video. It's probably you can say like a part two video of me talking about that I had to go to the emergency room last year. I will this video I'm gonna talk about the bills that I have gathered and pay for the hospital that I went for emergency room to the emergency room like last year about killer bees attacked me and about my head hitting up in the attic and leaving me some scar, leaving a scar, and I was bleeding to death. And it was basically those two bills, hospital bills, that I have to face last year until now. So I've been making payments, and I will let you guys see. And this is a memory. This video is going to be a memory of me um, having, you know, experienced this issue. I have to go through this problem last year. Um, about Killer Bee attacked me, that I have to go to emergency room, and I have to go to an emergency room again the following month. So during that summer, I had to go to emergency room twice. Uh, Once is for Killer Bees attack me when I went to a temple where I was um, going with a band. I was helping up with the bands and all that, getting ready for the festival and all that. And then all suddenly, Killer Bee attacked me, and I had a bad allergic reaction. I had to rush going to the hospital or a clinic. I couldn't go to the hospital. I went to a clinic nearby that place because I was like 45 minutes away from home. So I had to find me like a nearby clinic. So yeah, that was the emergency room that I had to go to after Killer Bee attacked me. And I'm making this video for purpose, not the purpose that I want to, you know, yell out about, that the people, I'm not blaming anyone um, about the Killer Bee attack me. So I'm not blaming anyone. This is just uh, for me to explain and tell you guys about the bills and so far what's happening. I just want to tell you guys, so this is like a memory video for me, okay? So I don't know whoever comes to watch this video, whatever you think, I don't know, and I don't really care because this is my problem. And so and I want to share this video so because some of you guys can experience will end up some sort of problem kind of like related with my problem um, about the some of the facts that I'm gonna go through about the bills and about the killer bee attacked me and about the head injury that I had to go to emergency room last year. So don't take it in the wrong way that I had to post this video because I want I want to show you guys about my you know I don't have money, I'm poor, I don't have money to pay for bills and all that. It's not all about that. It's not about that, okay? This video is mainly about talking with you guys and share the video out there so some of you guys experience something like me, you guys can find a solution, find a way to solve the problem, okay? So I'm going to show you guys some of these bills here. I've received these bills. I was planning to make the payment plan. I was calling the hospital and all that, and I called them to make trying to make a plan for making payment plans for this whole year. So from last year until now, I've received all this. You see this? This is all bills, okay? I've received all these bills. Like this is for my head injury, and all this is for all this bill for head injuries and for Killer Bee attack me, okay? So you know, I'm just speaking the truth. So whatever happened to me, I'm making a video and show you guys what's going on with me so far, and that's like 30 or 40 envelopes bills that I've received ever since last year until now. It's been a whole year now. Last year it happened to me like around May or June. So now it's July. So it's been like more than a year now. So far I'm going to show you guys all the bills. I'm going to talk with you guys about the bills, what's going on, how you make the payment. If you guys have to come to a situation like I do, then I'll show you guys the way to solve the problem. But there's a lot of problem once you get into it. So it's bad. Okay, I experienced something that's worse last year. Two accidents at the same time. Two went to emergency room twice in 2 months last year, last summer. And last summer it wasn't really pleasant to me. It wasn't pleasant because it's hot, humid. I experienced all kind of crazy things going. That's why it caught me back. Not trying to make talk in this video to be so negative. Okay, I don't want to be negative, but it's just that I want to speak the truth, and the truth back last year was like everything was negative. Like I'm gonna talk about, it's gonna be negative, okay? Like, you know, but it's something that you can learn too. It's something that I want to share to the world, especially whoever live in the United States, okay? Because you have to live in the United States to receive certain benefits and certain medical bills that you gotta face with. You have to face with, and like how you're going to go to emergency room, how are they going to charge you, how are they going to treat you. I'm gonna try to make this video short, like 35 minutes short, okay? Because like I have a limit on recording my video, so I can only make 35 minutes video. So I'm gonna try to gather every information about these bills for this part two, explaining and talking about um, my my accident last year, like that I had to go to the emergency room twice last year. Okay, so I'm gonna explain everything up until now. So it's kind of like an update video. Okay, so all right, you guys already saw all the bills, right? It's about 30 or 40 envelope bills that they send me every month. Um, I don't want to say 40 or 50 because that's too much, but it's been around 40, 30 or 40 envelopes, okay? And you just count on. Every month they send me a bill statement. So after I make a plan, um, a bill planning payment last year, so I agreed to make the payment. I call after my emergency, after my they treat me. I went to emergency room, and then a month later I have to call them to they send me the bill after a few days or a few weeks. They send me the bill, and the bill was up to about the killer bees got me last year, attacked me, and I went to go to emergency, and I had to steroid shot and all that stuff. So they charged me like around almost $1,000, okay, like almost 1,000, okay, and that's the killer bee attack, and the head injury is even more. My head injury comes up to be like around 2,000 or something like that, and I'm gonna show you guys you know, what you can do, what I went through to trying to lower my payment. Okay, so I received those two bills last year, and I was calling around. It was a hard time for me because I had to call around people. I had to call around like hospital and financial people in the hospital and try to lower my rates, trying to lower my bills down because like especially the head injury bill was like up to $3,000. So I was kind of lucky on that because I happened to find someone helped me to lower that bill. Um, so it was a lot of things that I had to go through, and um, I just want to share with you guys because some of you can relate. Like, you know, um, if some of you, how I'm gonna put all this together and tell you guys. Okay, so in the United States, people on welfare or food stamp or Medicaid. Those are people that can't work or the income's low, like low income people. Okay, so they have a hard time. Like they don't have insurance, so they have to have some type of benefits, right? So I was going through that time. I didn't have insurance or anything up until now. Like I still need a good job to have to buy my insurance. So I had Medicaid. I think that's what it's called, the government Medicaid, from the social worker people, and a lot of people on that too. Like not most people, they go to work and have their own Medicaid, their own insurance. But I'm saying like there's a percentage in the United States people are still on welfare, still like people have kids or people who can't work, they still on food stamp, or people have medical problem, they on Medicaid. So I happen to have Medicaid like from years because I've been having low income for years. So I always have Medicaid. Every year they send me a Medicaid card. But that Medicaid card is a family plan Medicaid card, okay? So I don't have like a full coverage um, plans Medicaid card, okay, from the government. I've always had like a family plan, and family plan Medicaid card, they don't cover you anything really. The only thing they'll cover you is if you go into like a little checkup, like a physical checkup, and that's about it. They don't even give you medicine. If they do, it'd be some cheap cough medicine or whatever. But if you have like pain or like you go into emergency or you have like some type of disease or if you have some type of health problem, like bad health problem, they can't really help you. That Medicaid, if you go into a clinic or a hospital, they will charge you high, just like regular people, you know. So the Medicaid plan that I was on wasn't really helpful. So therefore, they didn't really lower my bills until I had to call around. Okay, so I have Medicaid family plan, right? And it didn't cover me. I had to call around the hospital to ask for help. Call around the I was calling around the community. I was calling for help like around, church and all that. I mean, I've called around, in Charlotte, but really no one can help me in that situation, in this situation. So so one day I called the hospital financial assistant. So they were helping me with the bills, the hospital financial assistant. So really it depends on, you got to remember, it depends on what type of bill, what kind of hospital or clinic that you went to, and what kind of doctor you seen. Some doctor in the clinic or in the hospital, like some hospital, they will help you. If you have like a, if you don't have insurance, or if you have like a family plan, then you can't really get covered that much. Some hospital with certain doctors. Like if you go into like a private clinic, doctors, or is there clinic, is the doctor clinic, they will not. They will not. I'll repeat again. They can't help. They will not help you lower your the bills. Okay, they will not help you lower the bill. They say you have to pay for if the bill come up to be 2,000, you have to pay 2,000 out of your pocket. Okay, there's no financial assistance in those clinics. Okay, so I happen to have to go to when I had a killer bee attack, I went to the clinic. So that doctor, they charged me up. You know, they don't. I even call the financial assistant in the office. They say they can't help it, and really, um, the social people, like the government, they won't help if you if I work and I file income tax at the end of the year, and I'm saying, I went to the emergency room and I'm being charged and I need to get that money back or whatever. I need to file that. They won't file it because, first of all, the amount has to be more than 7,000, somewhere around that. It has to be more than 7,000 for them to file your income tax. Okay, so if I went to the hospital and have a $2,000 bill, that can't count as an income tax. Okay, I can't file that because it's under $7,000. Okay, if I went to an emergency room or to a hospital or a clinic and my bills went up to like 10,000 or more, then yes, the government might help. Okay, they will probably help. Or the financial assistant in the hospital, they probably drop like 80% or 75% from that original bill. So it depends. If and then after they drop, if it's still like more than $10,000, then if you pay that $7,000 or $10,000, if your bill come out to be that much, then yes, you can file income tax and you can probably get that money back. But my bill was under 2-3 grand, so they say no, they can't help. I mean, even though when I file income tax at the end of the year or after my job, they say they can't file that because it was only $1,000. So I can't get that money back. Okay, so it's either you don't have money to pay for, or if you don't have a job. Some people don't have a job doing that hard time like I do. Like, I mean, I got the money to pay up front. I could pay up front, but you know, I'm not like rich people that always having money. I'm trying to find a way to lower the bills. Okay, like going through financial assistance or whatever. So I found out financial assistance at the clinic that I went to for killer bees emergency. Yeah, that clinic, they can't help. Okay, and that bill was like almost $1,000. So I was just paying month to month, or I can just pay it off right away. But I didn't. I didn't pay it right away. I was the smart thing you want to do is use your credit card to make payment. That's how you build your credit too. I want to give you a hint too. Okay, so I found out I have a credit card, so I pay with my credit card and I make a payment plan. I asked them to make a payment plan to pay for that $1,000 for my killer bee attack. So they're willing to do that. And I got the bills here too. I'm gonna show you both bill, okay? But first is the bill about the killer bees, okay? It's from SS1. That's where they take your money, okay? And that's where the SS1 is where the clinic send the bill to. So I have to make the bill payment to SS1, okay? So SS1 were able to um, negotiate with me about making payment plans every month, because the clinic send the bill to them so they can collect it. If you guys don't pay the hospital bill, I know a lot of people like research it up. They say there's no way you don't need to pay medical bill. Just wait, like after 7 years, the medical bills. This is in the United States, okay? I'm talking about in the United States, period, and certain states, okay? Certain state don't, okay? So it don't really apply to certain state. So yeah, there you go. And and so talk about I research. They say don't ever pay medical bills and all that. 7 years it'll be gone. I've heard some people say that, but I'm a type of guy that I'm always worrying things. Because you never know. Next year or 2 or 5, I'll make I might buying a house and if I buy a house and I'm still owing money, um, I'm still owing money, government or whatever, still having bills that I haven't paid, and it's hard to buy a house or even a car. Okay, so that's why I'm afraid. So I just go ahead and try to make a payment plan. Um, I don't really listen to those people saying don't pay it up. If you got the money, pay it up. Okay. So anyway, I called them and I was able to make a monthly payment plans. Um, uh, and able to make a monthly payment plan, I have to pay, of course, with cash or credit card or whatever. I choose to pay with my credit card because that will gain my credit score. Okay, if you guys don't know, use your credit. If you have credit, use your credit to make payment, bills, payment plans. Okay, that will help with your credit score too. Because meantime, you can build your credit score like that. Okay, credit score and credit history and all that. It'll be real good if you use it. Of course, if you have a credit card, you might as well want to use it, right, to gain your credit score. So I think that's a smart thing to do. So that's what I did. I called him up, but SS1 was saying my bill was, around that much. Then I have, if I don't want interest, like interest free, free interest, I have to make the payment of $47. Okay, okay, at least $47 if I don't want any interest taken away. I mean, I can make like less than that, but within a year, if I don't pay it all, they can start taking interest. Okay, and I had to pay it all off by a year, so it's been like I think almost a year now. But anyway, I was making payment of 47, about $50 every month, so I'm good. So so they won't put into collection. If you don't notice, if you don't pay medical bill, I know a lot of people say they're not gonna put in collection, whatever. They do put in collection, okay? And you don't want that to happen, okay? And some people say, so what? They put it into a collection, but after 7 years, after 7 years, it'll be gone. Like someone give me an example, like his mother, like have bills they want her to pay, but after she died, after 7 years, her bill's gone. But that's an example of his mother, okay? She's dead. What if me or you, still alive and you haven't paid for your bills, you own money, they're gonna put you in collection and you can't buy a house or car, okay? So don't tell me that it's okay, all right? It's not okay. You never know what happens, so you gotta think further. So anyway, they just say that okay, the minimum payment with interest is $25, okay, and and the $50, the $47, if I pay it monthly, then they won't take interest, okay. So if I pay under $47, they will take interest off $1,000 or whatever I own, okay. So I've been making about $47, $50 a month, so I can avoid the interest, right? And so far, I'm making it every month like that, and it's been like a year. The reason they're not giving me interest because I'm making payments and I'm gonna be done with it like within a month or two. So right now it's been a whole year, a year and a month. So it's July right now, right? So I'll probably finish this bill. I'm pay off all this bill about my Killer Bee attack me within a month or two. Okay, I'm down to like $200. I still have about $200 left. Okay, so I still got like a couple of months to go. But every month they send me this bill cycle. Okay, telling me how much my balance, how much I still own, how much I pay already. They tell me everything in the bill. So far I've received like 15 of this bill already. You guys already see from the beginning I show up already. 15 of the hospital bills, okay? And they send me through the mail. Um, and I want it through the mail, so I have the receipts too. Okay, so yeah, so I'm almost done with this bill about Killer Bee Attack Me. Okay, and the next thing I'm gonna show you is the bill. This is the second the bill about my head injury. Okay, that I had to go to the emergency room in the hospital. It was a Presbyterian big hospital. Okay, again, this is for like this video is for my memory, and to share with people that has the same problem as I am, and whoever don't experience this, you can learn from it. So you never know in your life, you're gonna go through this. Okay, you probably don't have insurance, or in Medicaid or whatever. So you probably experience something like I do. Okay, so at that time I had Medicaid, like family plan Medicaid, because I didn't have any insurance. Okay, so I had to face like that. I had to face by the family plan Medicaid didn't really pay for me, so I had to end up owing a lot of money, and it's just something simple like uh, putting stitch on my head injury, and that cost almost like $3,000, okay, for that stitch. That's if you don't have any insurance or good Medicaid, okay. So if you have insurance, you probably pay like what, maybe $1,000 for all the head injury, and if you have like a good Medicaid, they probably pay all off for you. Okay, you probably just pay like a couple of hundred at the most. But yeah, they charge me. Um, so the bill about um, the Killer Bee Attack Me, they wrote down like the first bill. They wrote down like what they treat me with, like steroids, pills, and after shot and all that. They added all on to a bill. Okay, each was like a couple of $100, like $200 or $300 each for like the pills and the service, and all that. So that was the Killer Bee Attack. Okay, it was like $1,000. Okay, and I almost finished paying it off. Okay, and okay, so talk about this bill here. This is the bill about my head injury, and every month. Well, let me go in detail from the beginning. Okay, how my bill was dropped from 3,000 down to like $1,000. Okay, like I say, I've been calling around, and I happen to call the financial assistant at this hospital. This is a big hospital, so they're willing to help. Okay, they're willing to let me make a payment, and their payment plan is really flexible. They say that, okay, if I own like $1,000, right? They say that if I can pay like however I want to. Like it could take me years. Okay, I think all of these bills I can make payment up to years, and they won't do anything. They won't put in collection as long as I'm making payment every month. Then it won't be going to collection. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing I don't want is that they will send my bills to collection, and that'll be in big time trouble. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have own. I don't want to have owe anybody any money. If I have the money, I'll pay for it. Yes. So, but I'm still gonna find a solution, a good solution where I don't have to pay too much at once, which is a monthly payment plans, which works real good for me. All right. So, um, this is from Mid Atlantic Emergency. Yeah, from the hospital that they sent me. That's the billing company name, I guess. Cause, because the hospital was Presbyterian, so, or Novant, I think. No, Novant was a different one. Um, Let me check. Yeah. Okay, so I have like 6 more minutes to talk about it to end this video. All right. So this bill was about my head stitch, like my head injury. Okay. So when I went there, they gave me an ER exam, sample suture, self-pay transfer, Medicaid. Okay. I have Medicaid payment, Medicaid transfer. I have like self-pay adjustment, credit card payment. So I've been making credit card payment. Well, I don't have the original bill with me because I have to go through that. But anyway, all the charge was like for like service, doctor service me, sitting, ER, like they had to scan my whole head, put in some snitching, cleaning and all that. So they added all that into a bill. It came up to be like around $2,000 or $3,000. Yeah, it was a lot. So I needed some help. Then I went ahead and called, and I finally called the financial assistant at that hospital. And I spoke with the lady, and she was able to help, but she had to like file my information above to another person or whatever, so they can look over my case, and then they can have like financial assistance to help me lower the rates or lower the bill down, from like 75% or so. I didn't really get like 75 or 80%, since I don't have a good Medicaid card. You know, I have a family plan Medicaid, so they can't really lower too much, and they don't have any other like what you call it, like a charity plan. They don't have it at that moment, because sometimes you can ask for charity plans. Okay, you can ask for like charity, whatever charity plan that they are working with. Sometimes hospital has that, and they can charity plans can help you with that. Okay, but anyway, I was being helped by the financial assistant at that hospital, because they say, if they can't give me like 75% because you can get 75% off if you like a new, this is like your first bill or something like that. That's what I heard. Okay, so if you have like this is your first bill, they can probably do that for you. Okay, but anyway, so my problem was uh, that I have been helped by the financial assistant that at that hospital, and that was willing to help me lower it like one third of it. So instead of like $3,000, I have to pay $1,000. Okay, so my bill, I got the bill of like around $1,000 that I own them, that I have to make payment and pay them by whenever. As long as I'm making payment every month, even $10 is the lowest they say. So I did make some payment of $10 one time, but the very first time I make a payment of like 200 some dollars. Okay, over here. All right, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I want you guys to see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. Yeah. So yeah, first time I was making like $240 payment. The second time I made like a $10 payment, right? But like the third month, and so on, I made like a $100 and $50 every other month. It's been like a year, over a year now, and I almost pay it all off. Okay, so I'm pretty glad. Like, you know, I'm proud of myself because I paid it with my money. Whenever I work, I make, I work, I make a payment. I make payment every month. Okay, at least $50 every other month. So up until now, I only owe like $50 up until July 2018. Okay, my balance due is $50. I only owe them $50 left. Okay, so I'm really proud of myself. I use all my money to pay, like my saving money or the money that I've been working ever since last year. So like from last year, I've been working all that money going to here because I don't really work that much, like because of my job. I don't really make that much. I don't think I've been working a lot since last year, but I did earn enough to pay all my bills. So, I pay it all off. Like, I only got $50 left for the head injury, and it's done. And I don't have to worry about going to collection or whatever. So, and the other bill about the killer bees, I'm still owing them like $200, $300, okay? But I will finish them up like within 2, 3 months, I think. Yeah. But that bill I cannot pay under $50 because the minimum, if I don't want to have interest, I have to pay more than $50, more than $47. Okay, so I think my video will end it here, and it took me a whole year, and that's how I did it. And I'm gonna share you guys and show you guys how you do it. If you are at the same situation as I am, that's the only way to go. Okay, that's the only way. There's no one gonna help you if except only if you in a emergency room in the hospital, a big hospital, then they might can help you. But if you go into a clinic, like I went to an emergency room in the clinic for about the killer bee attack me, that's it. Whatever it is, I have to pay it all. Whatever the bill is, I have to pay it all at that time, like up until now. So I've been making payments real good. Like I didn't miss any payment or anything like that. Try not to miss any payment. Like every month, pay it on time. That's that's when they're not gonna put you into collection. If you don't pay it on time, they will put you into collection. That's what they told me. And so yes. Um, so yeah, just want to update what's going on. The video too about my injury, my emergency, that I have all these bills and I paid almost all of these bills are paid, okay? And I'm just really proud of myself. Like, yeah, so I learned a big lesson, and I just need to learn how to take care of myself more every day from now. And that's it, guys. Just want to, share with you guys, and so you can, um, I guess you can learn from my lesson. And I hope everything going well with you guys. If anything happened like this to you, then I wish you luck. And guys, wish me luck too, because I'm almost out of this. Okay, I'm almost out of this. And so yeah, that's that's the main point why I'm making the video. Is talking about it, get it out of my chest. Proud of myself. What's going on next? And that's it, guys. Go ahead and please like my video, thumbs up and like my video. Put some appropriate comments below, and consider subscribe if you haven't. For some of you guys that new, go ahead and subscribe my videos so you can follow my videos, follow my channel and whatever new video I come out. Yeah, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. It's me, Young Leo, and signing out for now. Good night. Take care. Goodbye.